This is The Scoop for Thursday.
I'm Sean Canan with the WMNF News headlines. Hillsborough has a new county commissioner. In an email news release late yesterday afternoon, Governor Ron DeSantis announced that he has appointed Christine Miller to the Hillsborough County Board of Commissioners to replace Michael Owen, who recently resigned to run for the legislature. Miller was already a candidate for the seat. According to the Supervisor of Elections website, the governor's office describes Miller as the president and chief executive officer of the Greater Plant City Chamber of Commerce. Previously, she was the executive director of the United Food Bank and Services of Plant City. She has a master's degree in public administration from Florida State University. Another appointment by DeSantis, Hillsborough State Attorney Susie Lopez, has expanded the county's gun violence unit. WMNF's Chris Young reports she's putting a renewed focus on the issue that the U.S. Surgeon General is calling a public health crisis, and after a noticeable increase in gun violence in Tampa.
Last week was a violent one in the Tampa Bay region. Several gun-related incidents brought unrest to the community. State Attorney Susie Lopez spoke on WMNF's Wavemakers Tuesday.
And right now what we're seeing guns in the hands of people who aren't supposed to have guns.
Lopez says improperly stored guns are being stolen from cars and ending up in the hands of kids and convicted felons. So she's restructuring a gun violence unit. It will include a total of 5 attorneys who will exclusively handle gun-related crimes.
And so if a shooting occurs in the middle of the night, our prosecutors are getting a call, whether it's from the Sheriff's Office RIT team or from TPD, they're getting a call. Really just moments after the trigger is pulled, after law enforcement arrives on scene.
Earlier this week, the U.S. Surgeon General Vivek Murthy declared gun violence a public health crisis. Murthy says it poses a, quote, serious threat to the health and well-being of our country. Chris Young, WMNF News, Tampa.
Yesterday, Governor DeSantis said that Florida will not comply with the U.S. Surgeon General's declaration that firearm violence is a public health crisis, according to the Tampa Bay Times. The Hillsborough County Teachers Union has reached a tentative agreement on pay with the school district. The Tampa Bay Times reports the deal comes unusually early. Both sides are anticipating a tax referendum that will be on November's ballot that could generate more money for employee pay. Yesterday's agreement includes a $500 annual raise plus additional one-time payments of $1,500. Even employees who are ineligible for increases because they're at the top of the union scale would receive one-time payments of $2,000. Republican Congressmember Anna Paulina Luna from Pinellas County says Attorney General Merrick Garland should be held in contempt. Earlier this year, the House Oversight Committee subpoenaed Garland for the audio recordings of Special Counsel Robert Hur's interview with President Biden. But at a press conference yesterday, Luna said Garland has not responded and should be held accountable for contempt.
Garland still has time to comply with this request. We are asking that he bring the tapes to the House and let us listen to them. But in the event that he does not, we will press forward with calling the privilege motion on inherent contempt to the floor on Friday morning.
Luna says if Garland does not comply, the Speaker of the House could order the Sergeant at Arms to take him into custody. Polk County announced in an email this hour that there will be a 25-acre prescribed burn today within the Polk County Environmental Lands Gator Creek Conservation Area in northwest Polk. The county says the prescribed burn is to protect conservation lands from uncontrolled wildfires while supporting the health of Polk County's ecosystems. Governor Ron DeSantis vetoed 4 bills yesterday. An email news release says the 4 bills involved public records, cybersecurity liability, and professional license requirements for barbers and cosmologists. The 4th bill would have required the Florida Department of Health to take steps, including possibly preventing people from swimming in water off beaches if water quality did not meet standards. But in a veto letter, DeSantis objected to the amount of authority that would have given to the Department of Health. In addition, the governor signed 3 bills into law. Those had to do with chiropractic medicine, U.S.-produced iron and steel in public works projects, as well as easements that affect real estate owned by the same person. A political committee leading efforts to pass a constitutional amendment on abortion rights in Florida has urged an appeals court to uphold a circuit judge's decision that would require revamping a financial impact statement that would appear on the ballot. The committee, Floridians Protecting Freedom, filed a brief Tuesday that said the First District Court of Appeal should reject state arguments that a Leon Circuit judge did not have authority to order redrafting the statement. I'm Sean Canan with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop,
recorded at WMNF Tampa.